Good evening, guys. Welcome to Live from the Shop. This is our weekly live call-in show that Drag Drive Repeat lets us put on. Thanks, Mike and Eric. And this is a call-in show. So we're working in the garage, just working on a project. And if you've got something you're working on and you want to hang out and talk to us and be on the video call and show people what you're working on, just shoot me a comment or shoot me a message on Facebook and join us and let's just hang out. We've got me and Lou today. And guest appearance from
Master Mechanic
Mason and the lovely Allison. And we're back on the small block project this week. Mountain biking is done until we get this car back together. Well, I think we know our game plan on the oil fittings.
Yep. It's just a matter of getting the right part.
It's just a matter of getting the right parts. So we can put that away for now and turn our attention back to the oil pump before I accidentally throw a cylinder head on the floor that's not bolted down.
And notice it wiggled a little bit. Let me hold that header.
Yeah, here. I'll just hold them apart if you want to undo the bolts.
Oh, very good. This one's coming. This one's...
We can grab a 7/16 wrench if we need to.
Come on, man. Go, go, go.
Is it going?
Nope.
Just grab a wrench.
Yeah,
probably the weight of the header is just torquing on it. There we go. It's like maybe we can get that one out and then we'll just go the other direction. There we go.
Come to Papa. Almost.
There we go. All right. Those go, and one of the top drawers says headers. One of those top bins. Oh. Okie dokie.
Headers.
That goes with that. And these go back over here. All right. We can also do intake gaskets this evening if we want.
Very good.
All right. Okay. Okay. So we are working on Mopar oil pumps today.
Is that this one?
Yep. Yeah, so this is a Melling M72 HV. So it's a high volume pump. And this is the gasket it came with. Pre-torn. I really appreciate that, Melling. It's great.
Wonderful.
So we're going to do just a little bit of gasket port match on this thing since it's already apart. If I could find my Sharpie. There it is.
This one, but a keypad.
From my old pump. We'll hold on to this because it's not torn.
It's obviously not a new one. It's not torn.
Yeah, exactly. Used ones don't tear. It's really what I've seen to do on these, and I'm not sure how much it actually improves the performance. I'm just doing it because it's a part. Is you port match it to the gasket.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you first check the gasket against the cap. So I think I may have already modified this gasket from the last time.
A little less turbulence.
Yeah. So this is it's got just a little more over on this side. So that, smooth this out, and smooth out this region here. And I'm not sure how much it does, but since we're here, we'll do it. And we'll get our valve out, our pressure relief valve out before we score it. Put all of this over here where we're not going to get stuff on it. Just need... Oh, here's that rear main seal we're never going to use. What's the best to hold it? What's the best way? This way in the vise? Get her in Dremel.
Uh-oh.
Sir, there's no crying around race cars. Race cars are happy only.
It's crying because the engine's not in it.
We're working on it. Is it time to get ready for bed? I really should improve my Dremel repertoire. I've got a couple stones. Do you know much about Dremel stones?
I know that I go through them like tissue.
Okay.
I'm sure I'm abusing them.
Let's see.
But a set of the carbide ones instead of stones is like
I have
really expensive.
So I have these diamond ones.
Oh.
That I use kind of sparingly, but I got them originally because I got I broke a bolt extractor off in something, and I was trying to get it out, and so I was using those to try to wear it down to a point I could get it out. So, but I did also use them. The ball one is really helpful, like down in those weird crevices.
Mm.
Just pick one of these and
See what it
Try
does
'em.
first.
see how quickly it wears down.
Instead of burning up the good stuff.
See if this can do the brunt of some of the work. Let's see, is there a place I can put this that it can see what we're doing? Yeah, okay. I'm sure people love to listen to a demo.
Like you had a little bit left in this corner, but it's hard to get to. Good.
There's like a tiny bit left in each corner, but it's
Mhm.
definitely like a much smoother opening. I'm probably just going to leave it because the oil is going that way.
Yep.
I'm not much more worried about that. I'll probably just work on smoothing out the casting a little bit. You want a mask?
No. The same pump you had last time or a different one?
Same one.
All right.
Well, I've gone back and forth between the standard volume and the high volume. I had the high volume on it when I ruined it the second time, but that was not the high volume's fault.
Been medically proven you don't need a mask at 66. All the damage is already done.
It's not going to affect you till it's too late.
Yep. Dr. Fauci told me.
Oh, did he? I thought all he knew was I plead the fifth.
You don't need a mask.
Does it look better?
Mm-hmm.
It looks better. I'm gonna try and just open this throat a little bit, and then I'm just gonna call it good because the oil is gonna fill all those cavities and give you a smooth transition anyway. love trying to knock this camera over, don't I? Okay. I am happy enough with that.
Very good. Wasn't there on the other side too? Some...
Yeah, we'll do some more on the other side. Yeah, that's a man. I was done on this side. If I can get to it, the last pump I did this to was standard volume, so this was a lot shallower.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be trying to reach into there. We'll do a little bit. Can it reach in there? Yeah, it can reach in there. Okay. I knocked off the sharp corners. Who is calling you in the middle of a live stream? It's almost
That's
as bad
cool.
as running a Dremel. Unbelievable. Rude.
It's a French person.
It's a French person?
Telemarketer.
Telemarketer.
Yeah.
You didn't want to answer?
No, I don't speak French.
The camera was just trying to get a close-up.
Close-ups.
Yes.
Very good.
Close-ups. That's what the kids love these days. It's close-up shots. That's what they're into.
What about this big chunk just sitting right out here that's real sharp that feels like it's going to bust off?
Where? Right there?
Yeah.
Well, let's bust that out.
Yeah. Before it winds up circulating.
You're right. You're right. Okay. See anything else you don't like?
I never did see it. All I did was feel it.
You feel anything else you don't like?
I'm feeling fine.
You feeling it, Mr. Krabs?
I feel nice.
Da 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 da. It's a chuck for bigger tools. It might be. It is. It's a chuck for bigger tools. Look at that.
Very nice.
It's fancy.
You want me to take it out and wash it?
Sure, if you want to. Bring that oil cooler in that's out at the washer anyway. Oh, I washed that last night. It's just been drying all day.
Very good.
Sending my slave labor out to the trash, out to the parts washer.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you were supposed to leave before I said that.
I don't do anything fast.
You're still here?
You know that.
You're still here? Shit. Oh, alrighty. Put your toys away, kids. Is it bedtime for baby? Are you my only audience? Are you my audience of two? So there's one other person watching. Good night, mister. How dare you turn on your father? That's right. Way to burp into the mic. The audience loves it. I love you. Okay. That's recycling that can go out later. This gasket is trash, unfortunately. Brand new oil pump gasket, trashed out of the box. Running low on soapy water. So tonight we are finishing up a oil pump build. Really all I did was take it apart so that I could put the high pressure spring in it and just deburred it a little bit while I had it apart. And now we're going to go ahead and throw it together because then that's one more thing we can put either on the engine and get it out of the way. So that is what we're going to do. Get our gears, and I'll hit everything with just a little bit of acetone while Lou cleans the cover, or cleans the pump body. And then we'll throw the thing together. And then we need to clean, I don't remember if I cleaned our pickup tubes. I need to look at that because then we need to put that on the pump. And then we can put that on the block.
Nice thing about the parts washer being outside, your water is hot.
I was saying, yeah,
It cleans really
I don't.
well.
I don't need a water heater.
No.
At least not in July.
Now the
It's
question is,
it's the far right next to the jigsaw.
what are we going to do in January?
In January, I don't know. Maybe move it into the garage and turn the heat on. Maybe then I'll figure out a heating element for the parts washer.
I'm surprised they don't sell one.
If any of my 2 audience members know of a good heating element hack for the Harbor Freight parts washer, please let me know. I'm gonna go clean the oil pump pickup. My voice can be on out at the backyard type unit. Some turkey. And another kid using that oil pump pickup. Looks like a disassemble the oil pump pickup so get the steam out of it. But we'll just have to take flushing it back and forth multiple times at its word.
Nice and clean.
Oh, hello. Don't mind me. I'm just cleaning my tube. Because we need to test fit. We need to dry fit this before we put the pump together. In case we need to tap the pump deeper to clock it.
Yep.
There you go.
Do you want me to put anything on the surfaces of the pump?
No. It'll be fine. It's not made of Mopar metal, so it doesn't rust when you look at it wrong.
It's not made out of frame rails.
It's not made out of Mopar frame rails. Okay, so if it's going to sit like so, then we need the pickup to end up like that. So
What were the mods?
stuck to my mic.
What were the mods done to that already?
To the pickup?
Yeah.
Well, I had to clearance it here for a connecting rod. And then this at one point was a strap because I didn't make sure it was like super tight in the pipe thread. And so I put a strap to a main bolt and welded it. But it was too thin a metal. So when I took it apart after the first blow up, it was broken off. And so it was piece of it was here on this. And then the rest of it was just hanging on to the main bolt and it wasn't doing anything. All right. That's decently tight as it sits. We could probably get it to go one turn around with a lot of effort, and then it would really be locked in. Let's see.
You really need it with sealer and all? Well, that looks pretty tight.
I usually like just put RTV on the threads. All right. A little further. Right about there. So I'll leave that as is. I don't have the tools to measure this pan really easily, but what I can do is I have the drain plug in the pan. When you take it out, you're staring right at the pickup. So it's really easy to check our pickup height. Is we can put the pan on and then stick our scope in the drain plug hole. And as long as this strap is making contact with the bottom of the pan, we're good. And that's our clearance. So,
is there any reason it needs to hit the bottom of the pan?
Well, you want your pickup to be about 1/4 inch off the bottom of the pan.
All right. So
And so the strap just makes it easy.
You
just kind of set it and forget it. I'm going to hit that with some brake clean.
Well, that was dirtier than I thought it would be after going through the washer.
Well, I think maybe the pickup tube did that. Get a fresh pair of towel and just catch any of the flushing. I guess we could clean it again to be safe, but yeah, I'm gonna go run it through the washer one more time and run a brush across those threads.
You want me to get the brushes?
I got the brushes right here. I think
right.
These will fit. Okay. I think that's better. Okie dokie. Now we can put an oil pump together. So this is our pressure relief valve. And they made theirs look really fancy. Like if you look at like a Pontiac, which operates off a very similar, I think they all basically operate off the same principle. It's just a spring behind a block on a hole. And if you overcome the pressure of the spring, it just moves it back. But like Pontiacs and I think Chevys, it's just a ball bearing. That's all.
Ball of a spring.
Yeah, it's just a ball bearing with a spring behind it. That's all it is. Okay, that seems to move pretty good.
Is there any specific position for that?
No, I don't think it clocks. There's no keyway or anything on it to clock it. Just want to make sure it feels good, but it almost feels like something's catching. So I was actually trying to get it back out because I don't want it to get stuck and then we lose pressure and then I have to take the pan off in the car because that sucks.
Well, does that open and close as part of normal operation or only if something's...
No, it's normal operation.
All right.
So it mainly operates at cold. When your oil's thick and your pressure's high, it'll pop open. And then at high RPM, when you reach your whatever pressure the spring's rated at, the stock spring's rated at like 65 psi. So cold pressure and high RPM, you'll see it probably about cap at 65 psi because it's opening and bleeding off the pressure. We're putting in a 75 psi spring, I think it is 70 or 75, just to buy a little more protection down the track. And it's a high volume pump, so we just get that little extra flow. Okay. Wipe this off one more time.
You don't feel anything though, right?
I mean, if I had a small deburr tool, I would try to take an edge off those, but I don't feel anything. Let me know if you feel anything raised on that. Do you?
Try the old fingernail test. No, these are really super sharp edges.
It's like they're sharp, but are they raised? No?
No, because I'm running up to them with my fingernail and then
Just falling right in?
Closing my eyes and using the force, and I don't feel nothing.
Lou, use the force. Oh, I was like, what is this blue? It's the brake clean cleaning the blue paint off my vise.
this up again?
Yeah. That's why I let up and put it back in. Blow any obstacles out of the way.
Which way does he go in?
It goes in that side first.
That's what I would have.
Yeah.
That's what I would have guessed.
So stick that guy in there.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just use the spring to push him in, see if he goes all the way in. Feels decent. It moves freely. Sorry, is your pinky not perfectly cut to size to maneuver that thing like mine?
It's time for an inappropriate joke.
Yeah, exactly. Talk about a stinky pinky. All right. So I'm gonna get a socket, and we'll just tap that guy in just till the edge of it's past this hole, and we can stick our cotter pin in.
Got it.
Anymore, and we can preload the spring more than we want to. I think this will work. Yeah. You grab a hammer out of the third left side drawer.
Third left.
Third.
The little guy?
Yeah, that'll work. If I don't drop things. Oh. Maybe I need a metal hammer. There we go. A tiny bit further.
So that is obviously a snug fit there.
Yeah, it's a. There we go. Yeah.
Yep. This your pen?
Yep, there's our cotter pin. Stick it through, and we'll grab some pliers and we'll bend it in place. One more. Nope, left side still. The first drawer you thought was a hammer drawer.
Yep. Need those? What you want?
Yeah.
Do you ever see the online debates on what's the right way to
bend
off a
cotter
cotter
pin?
pin?
The way that it doesn't come back out is the right way. What is the right way that you saw? Or
I don't agree with what the guy said is you bend off one side and you cut the other. And I'm like, you're giving up half of your retention strength.
I bend in whichever way I can get it to, given the environment I'm working in.
My dad always had me bend one way,
So if that's
one
take
way,
both,
and then 90 degrees on the other one.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen people like leave one side straight and just bend one down. I've seen people bend it around.
Yeah.
So instead of over the top of the ball
Around
joint,
the stem.
around the stem. I've seen people split them. Like, they're all covered in grime, so clearly none of them came out. Like, like.
Fascinating little debate, though.
People argue on anything. I'm just glad they're putting their cotter pins in.
Remember Karen's red Jeep
Yeah.
from college?
Actually, she got the Liberty before I saw that red Jeep.
Okay. So the red Jeep was first. The Liberty replaced it.
Okay.
The red Jeep, I had front brakes done on it. And while taking out, and they never put the cotter pin in. So on their test drive, they lost the whole.
It all popped apart on the test drive?
Yep. And they called me up and said, oh, I know what it was. The police called me up that my car was abandoned on the.
Oh, the shop just abandoned your car in the road?
Well, what they did was he called and he got someone to go get him so he could go get a tow truck.
Yeah.
But he didn't tell me, he didn't leave a sign on the car or nothing. So the police called me, tell me my car was abandoned and the wheel had fallen off of it.
Oh my God.
I'm like, what?
What are you talking about?
I'm like, I don't think I'm pleased with the service I've received.
Okay. That's just insane.
Yeah. That's
all right.
one way to put it.
You never have too much oil when you assemble a pump. A lot of people even just put these together like and pack them full of assembly lube. But since we're going to prime it, I'm not going to do that. Okay,
so it's pulling up oil on one stroke and then kicking it out on another stroke?
Yeah, so it's spinning. I'm trying to think this through. So it's spinning this way.
Mm-hmm.
So it's spinning like this.
Right.
So it's spinning like this. So it's pulling oil from the pickup tube through this chamber and then spitting it back out through. It's pulling it up through this chamber. This is your pickup tube. So it pulls it up through this chamber, brings it around, and spits it back out this, which goes through the main cap, hits the plug I forgot. There's no we in that. And then goes through the block and makes everything happy.
Fascinating.
All
right. Fascinating little design there.
Yep.
Never looked inside an oil pump before.
Yeah, there's two main kinds. There's G-rotor, which is this kind, which is the modern ones where the pump is on the front of the crankshaft are the same way. They're the same style. And they are more efficient. Trying to put these together right. They're more efficient, but they are more sensitive to debris.
Yeah, because those are
pretty
finely machined surfaces matching up there.
Yeah, and then you have spur gear pumps, which just look like two gears that just go like this inside a housing. They can handle debris better, but they're less efficient.
Little drop of blue love.
I remember I went to PRI this was probably 2018. And that's the trade show for race cars and race engine builders and things like that. And they were trying to Permatex was trying to come out with another thread locker that was orange. I think you can still get it. But
I think I've seen it.
I don't remember it. I mean, it's not like it changed the world or anything, but I remember it was like the point of it was supposed to have the breakaway torque of red Loctite. So like the same torque needed to break away red Loctite, but then have the twisting torque of blue Loctite. So I guess it was easier to get out if you broke it loose, or maybe it was vice versa. It was supposed to just kind of be a combination of the two. We have a pump.
Mm-hmm.
High pressure, high volume.
It's both high pressure and high volume.
Yeah, so it's high volume in its construction, and we just made it
Right.
high pressure from the spring we put in.
Ah, got it.
Yeah, as far as I know, I don't think you can buy high pressure pumps off the shelf. I think you have to buy that. It's a spring kit. It's like literally just a spring and a new plug.
They had it as an option when I got the stroker kit.
Yeah, they probably
And
probably put them together themselves and just keep a bunch
Yeah.
on the shelf.
That would make sense,
Yeah.
considering 440 source.
Yeah. And so they just probably just keep a ton of parts on the shelf. Okie dokie. Let's see if we can unclog this bad boy. Oh, hey, that didn't clog. That's good.
Very good.
Now we just got to poke a hole or see if we can get lucky and poke the entire thing out.
Maybe with a straight poker.
Yeah, I've got straight ones. Let's see. See if we can free our RTV nozzle.
Oops.
There's a dull straight one.
Something happened.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think it dried out as bad as I thought. I think just
Yeah.
just that little end dried out. But once again, I'm covered in RTV. And all the RTV I need is right here. I don't even have to squeeze the tube. It's all stuck to my screwdriver.
Keep you from dropping your tools.
Clean the very end of this off. There we go.
This was a screwdriver once in his life.
No, it was just a pick, but I broke the end of it off.
Oh,
I had 2 sets of those Husky picks, and so because I abuse them, I'm not nice to picks. I use them for what they're not intended for. All right. That seems to be about parallel.
looks good.
That guy is assembled and ready to be installed. And since our windage tray is clean, we can go ahead and do that. Get another part off the table.
Nice to get them where they belong.
And that just forces me to get that bulkhead fitting so I can finish the oil pan and put that on.
You do anything to cap these?
I've got a. I thought it. Oh, well, there's this, but it caps not the nozzle.
Oh,
So what I do here, close it back up. We'll see if we can make this work this time. Give ourselves a handle to grab. Let that dry.
all right.
See if that works. Just blow the dust off this. So I cleaned it a couple weeks ago. There's a little bit of RTV on it from trying to do the pan under the car. And the gasket fell like inside the pan and got RTV all over the window tray.
Ugh.
All right. So this guy goes like that.
Yep.
Let's put our crank bolt on because we're going to need to spin this around a bunch of times to make sure we're clear. I didn't need any washers last time, so I think as long as we orient it properly, we're going to be fine. I might throw a washer on it just to be safe.
Whew, that's pretty close.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and go back to putting a washer on it. Which I have.
After a few spins, it won't be too close.
Yeah, it's like expansion might pull it closer. So we'll just throw these 4 big washers on, buy ourselves another 30 thousandths. All right. No, let's do this. Here, take it back off. Let's just use these because we already have to double washer because these bolts are too long. Let's not add another washer to the mix. Let's use these black washers. We'll just move them in relation to the windage tray along the bolt.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just one less thing to introduce into the engine. Okay, there we go.
Seem oddly tight.
I know. I was noticing that too. As soon as you start, they go just fine. It's just
Spin fine.
that one's a little less than happy.
So I always like running bolts by hand as far as I can.
Yeah. These two are nice and smooth. It's those two, for whatever reason. Must be a burr on one of the bolts, or maybe in the holes. Okay. Let's go for just about center, and then we'll spin it over and check it. What it is there's probably just some leftover Loctite in the holes.
Yeah.
And since they're such small holes, they're hard to clean out. Okay. I should have plenty of clearance with those washers. Oh, yeah. Strokers actually fit in these blocks really easily. It did not take much effort to put this crank in this block.
Mm.
Well, we can do the pump now.
Yeah, when I got the 440 kit, they had a whole range
Of how big of a stroke you can put in it?
Yeah. And I stopped at the spot where it said significant
Modification required?
Yeah.
And we already looked at this once, so the pump shouldn't need clearance to the cap.
I think that was for like 540 something for the.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
Just like more and more stroke and more stroke and more stroke.
let me take a little weight off the end here. Does that help?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it where I can see both holes. These are gonna have to come back out and get Loctite, but I want to run them down once and make sure everything's not angry, because we have to watch for a connecting rod trying to hit the pickup.
Mm-hmm.
It's like once that's tight, we should have daylight between the pickup and the main bolt.
Yeah, this is where you had to modify the other one, right?
Yeah.
For the other pump.
Yeah, and so this time I just actually left the. Okay, yeah, we got plenty of room once this is being held down. Tons of room. Okay, cool.
Guess I have a different perception of tons.
You don't. Well, there's no moving parts there.
Yeah, I know.
With rotating parts,
Yeah.
it's best to have minimum 30 thousandths. Better to have like 60. But that's really all you need. Loctite.
Do you want to check the clearance on the pickup first before you Loctite these?
We could wipe the pan and set it down, and just.
It's up to you.
Yeah. Well, let's run those down, and then we'll wipe the pan so it's not going to drop anything, and then we'll set it down and look through the tube. And we're gonna make sure the rod doesn't hit it, because we do have a little bit of wiggle room. So we're gonna give it.
Pull it back.
Yeah, we'll keep it to that side, because that'll move this away from the rod. Okay. Here we come. And we clear. Okay.
Oh, better view from up here.
Yeah, you see it?
Yep.
Yeah, so a decent amount of daylight. That's like the one thing that limits the strokers, because there's nothing else you can do with the pickup unless you decide to like cap that and make it like a dry sump or an external wet sump. You just have to delete the pump, because I don't think they make any pumps that move this further out unless you did like a spacer under the pump, which that would work, but then you would need like an extended oil pump drive shaft or an extended end on the gear, which then also would require a special pump. So, okay. Let's see. It's one more set of bolts we don't have to use.
Was this the bolt that you had to tie down on, I assume?
Yeah, we tied down to that. Yep. Remember,
why did you do that? What was
I didn't take the time to like tap the pump and like get the threads nice and tight, so the pump was kind of like, or the pickup was kind of like wiggling.
Oh.
If I like forced it around another turn, I probably wouldn't have even thought about or needed to use that. I don't like this. I wish it was just kind of in with a sturdy mount bolt and maybe a bolted flange. Was it Chevys, small block and big block Chevys? That's not threaded, and there's not a bolt flange or anything. It's just in there. It's just like pressed in there. And so they fall out. So you have to like braze them to the pump. Yeah. We are going to clean this. I'm just wiping it out for checking purposes right now. But it is not as dirty as the original blow-up. The original blow-up threw a bunch more chunks from that one rod bearing than this did when it ate the bearings. Will you get the pan gasket out and lay it down?
You got it.
Because that adds like 100,000, so it actually is necessary to checking our clearance.
Don't play with razor blades.
Yeah, so I got to really think about where this pan sits in relation to everything in the car when I think about where I want to put my oil temperature sensor, where I think it's going to actually live and not get hit. You can set it down. Just set it on the block, and then we'll set the pan down.
Trying to decide which side goes where.
Little side goes to the back. It sits in the main cap. And then that sits on the front cover that's not on.
Yep. That looks like it fits. Yeah, that's right. He's got the. I remember now. He's got the 2 bolts that go into the cover.
Yes.
Yep.
Which I may look at those and look into helicoiling those before I install the cover, because I'm not sure they were happy the last few times they went off alone. All right, let's just take a quick look. Where's our flashlight? So without even being bolted down, we're touching it. So it's good.
Which is what you want it to do, so that way you know.
Yeah, because so when we tighten it, it's gonna either bow this out just a little bit, or it's gonna push that down just a little bit. So as long, and the cast pumps, they're all in virtually the same place, and the pickup hasn't changed. So yeah, that's from when I dropped the engine.
When did you drop it?
Too long of bolts on the lift chains, and they snapped. It was like I had the lift chains going to like long 5/16 bolts in the exhaust ports, and they snapped probably about that far off the ground, and it came down and
My worst nightmare.
bashed the pan.
My worst nightmare.
Yeah, it was the day I was supposed to bring it home the first time, and then I had to leave it there, and they took it apart for me again and looked at it and made sure it was good, and then threw
Everything was okay.
Yeah, everything was fine. He just made sure the pan wasn't leaking, and then made sure we didn't hurt anything inside.
Hold on. No, underneath it.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Is the box over there? Let's put this back in that box.
My worst nightmare.
Okay. All right. Now that we've done that, let's Loctite those bolts and torque them down. And then our oil pump is installed. We get out the torque wrench and set it to 40 foot-pounds and put a 3/8 adapter on it. Cody Ham asked, not done yet? No, I've been taking it slower this time because, well, this is the second time. Do it right or do it twice, and guess what? We're doing it twice. I think if I jammed on it, I could probably finish it this weekend. There's not much left. And then I want to play with making a better cooler mount up front before I stab the engine back in.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, I want to do... I mean, it's got like 4 threaded holes around the core support.
We need to weld anything?
I don't think so. I mean, unless you really want to.
Well, if it'd make it better. Yeah.
All right.
You like your 40?
Torque those 2 suckers down. Yeah, that's 40. If you need, you can grab an extension if you need one. Probably gonna hit the 1 inch track.
It'll reach no, we is good. All right.
All right. 40 and a little extra.
Yeah.
Do you want to back it off so that they click?
Yes.
Here, grab a. Here. Let's just break them loose.
All right.
Did I put 35 foot-pounds on it with the speed wrench? It's possible. We'll just go ahead and go to 45 anyway. These bolts can take it. They're grade 5-ish.
Oily, huh?
Yeah, I love Snap-on. I also love Harbor Freight, but they seem to be following in each other's footsteps of not putting release buttons on stuff, and it's quite annoying.
That's better.
Yeah, that's good.
And back it off. What do you back it off to?
Just the lowest setting.
Yeah.
So it's a 10 to 100 or 10 to 150, so it's back down to 10.
You learn the hard way lesson for me.
So I need an extension and I need fittings. More hose ends before I plumb the oil lines. All right. Well, until I'm ready to put the front cover on, let me put the bag back on this, because that's the next thing. I might have helicoils. We could look at fixing the front cover. Let's see. If I put my soft jaws on it, I can clamp it on the mating surface and not hurt it.
All right. So it's those.
I'm gonna put a thread chaser through them first and just see. But
that-
they felt kind of sketchy the last 2 times I put the pan on, and so I'm guessing they're not happy.
With too much wear and tear in life.
Yeah, they are. Oh, they're 5/16. They're not 3/8. Yeah. Aluminum with a gorilla cranking on them. Oh yeah, the threads are pulling out of that side already. Oh yeah, this side too. So I need to see if I have 5/16 helicoils. coming out the backside yet? Almost. Yeah, I think we're going to drill these out and helicoil them. Oh, yeah.
Let's say
All the threads came out.
full of all.
Yeah.
He's all crapped up.
Yeah. It probably broke some threads off like the last time I put the pan on. Yeah, it's junk. So I've got a helicoil kit. I just don't remember what sizes it does, but I'm pretty sure it does this size. Let's see. That's carburetor stuff. I think it's down so deep in the drawer I forget I have it. There it is. I think. Yep, there it is. 5/16. You grab the drill. We've got our drill bit, and we're going to do some helicoils. Here, let's just use the battery off the inflator and not get another battery out. I'll just trade you. There goes my neighbor. That look pretty square?
Yeah, one little WD or something. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, I'll grab the WD.
Yeah, you need a little oil. It might look like your hand was kind of being pressed at a whack by this. You want to rotate the vise a little bit?
No, I'll just rotate the drill a little bit.
All right.
Like that. I got the up and down. How's the side to side look?
Hand to the right. Yeah, like that.
All right. How am I looking?
Hand to the right. Okay.
I need my tap handle from this one.
Is that part of the kit? The tap?
The tap's there. I don't have there's not a tap handle in there, so I got to grab my handle for my tap and die set. I really should reorganize my box so that I have like drilling in one drawer and then all of my thread stuff in another drawer together. Ooh, we're going to need to do an extension on this. which I think it's 5/16. Where's the?
Oh.
Is that the right?
Find out.
We might need metric for this scenario.
That's sloppy, huh?
Well, if I had some darn 12-point stuff, there we go. 9mm is perfect. Is my extension already over? Yes, it's on the ratchet. Straight?
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's a starter tap, so it should follow the hole pretty
Yeah.
easily. You ever see the people that actually like run taps like on a machine?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that scares me. I don't understand how that works. They'll just
Yeah. I forget. I was having something made at a shop. I don't even remember what it was for.
yeah.
Oh, I know what it was. On the pig roaster, I welded up. I
Yeah.
made a pig roaster, and I had a 3/4-inch stainless steel bar for the spit. And then I had pronged clamps,
Mm-hmm.
but number one, the bore was undersized, and the hole that was tapped in them was no good. And I knew I couldn't drill that out. It was not enough meat for me to be able to grab it.
Right.
So I just took them into a shop, and they drilled them out, and then they drilled and tapped a hole for a clamping bolt for me.
Oh, that's good.
I was going to use that last time up at the cabin, but it was too much going on. It was too hot. But I think what I'm going to do next trip is put like 6 chickens on it or something like that,
Oh, that'd be cool.
and cook them over a charcoal pit cook.
Like some beer can chicken almost, or
Yeah.
like.
I think I'll do that. We're talking about Labor Day. I don't know if,
What was it, that first weekend of September?
I don't know.
It's like I think we're good for that weekend. I'll have to check because my grandmother's birthday is right on the same time.
Those are 2 buddies.
You get the
Okay, so question for you. Why the helic coils and not just use the next size up bolts? Just because of the complications with the pan and the gasket and all that?
Yep. Because I mean, I have a set of pan bolts, and I'd rather just use that whole set.
Yep.
That way, everything's the same size,
Mhm.
and I don't have to worry about looking for the different guys.
Yep.
And then I think the rivets in the oil pan gasket are also probably too small to go up to like a 3/8 bolt,
Yep.
and so I just don't want to fiddle with that. And
Complications with the pan and the gasket.
plus, it gives me an excuse to play with my toys.
Yeah.
I have a helicoil kit that I bought probably for like a singular thread repair a year ago, and so I don't get to use it very often. You plug that in.
Yep.
This kit comes with everything. It even comes with the break-off tool. You've done helicoils, right?
Nope.
Okay. So we essentially, as you saw, you
Tap
drill
the
and
hole.
tap the hole to the thread, a bigger thread to accept the coil itself, and then it's got a tang on it
Yeah.
that this tool grabs and lets you twist it in. And then if it's a blind hole, you can leave it, or if it's an open hole, it's got a breakout tool that you then grab and you knock it off. Because you can also stack these if you need to for like a deeper hole. Usually you just use a longer one, but
So when I had a set of threads, Louis called me up one day, said, "Yeah, I got to come over. There's something really wrong with the S10." I'm like, "What's really wrong mean?" He says, "It's making noises that it's horrible." So I went over and I took a look, and one of the plugs actually blew out of the head.
oh, one of the spark plugs did?
Yeah. So I'm figuring somewhere along the way somebody had stripped it.
It just finally failed.
So yes, I tried to put it back in and just spun. So I drilled it out, tapped it, and put a spark plug sleeve in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it worked great. I didn't even take the head off. I just blew it out with the compressor really good, and then I put in a lot of oil and just kept cranking it over, squirting oil into the cylinder and cranking it over, and it just blew everything out.
Nice.
Worked great.
I think you told me about that before. All right. Now,
So I thought about helicoiling it, but I
Yeah.
sleeved it instead.
yeah, sleeving it's good. Like, is it kind of the same process? You tapped it and then put a big insert in?
Yep.
Yeah, so they make that for just about everything too.
Yeah.
Which are really good, and they usually come like with red Loctite already on them and everything.
Yeah.
And so then you just screw those in. Those are better than helicoils, but helicoils are just so easy.
Yeah.
They just go right in. So now we got fresh threads.
Let me take a look here.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay. Outstanding.
Hear about Farmer?
Outstanding in his field, yes. He's a funny boy.
We're back. Oh, we're up to four. We're up to 4 viewers,
Oh my goodness.
and I'm not wearing shoes. Damn, I'll put my mic back on. That'll put my shoes back. 8:48. Yeah, like 15 minutes left. Put some tools away. Yeah, this kit has come in handy more than once now, I can proudly say, but probably, hang on, let me look at the tools and see if it was probably for the same thread the first time too. Nope. It was for metric. I remember now. I bought it because when he did my steering column, he must have only had like metric stuff. And so he did the attachment bolts with metric bolts. And
Oops.
I immediately broke a bolt off in them and had to repair them. You ever pull something from deep within a drawer and
then regret it.
everything falls into the void it was sitting in?
Only every drawer I have.
Yeah. So now I have to make mechanical Tetris. There we go. Okay. Well, this just needs to be cleaned and then it can be put on because I have a gasket for it. Right. I thought I did. Thought it was right here. Right here.
Right there.
Right here.
Very good.
I have a gasket.
Should I take it up to the washer?
Sure. Why not? I guess we're already here and on a roll. Might as well do it.
I'll pull the old gasket out first.
I think we can reuse the front seal. There shouldn't be anything wrong
Right.
with the front seal.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go wash them up. Wash them up.
I'll just put more tools away till you get back.
Yep. Is there a light here?
Yeah. Hang on. If the patio's unlocked, I can turn a light on. Tonight was not what I originally had in mind, but we have made a lot of forward progress on ye old small block build. Which, good job. I thought I threw something important away at first. Screwdrivers, there we go. There's oh yeah, 3 viewers. He is cleaning the front cover. I'm gonna look at the oil pan. I've got an oil temperature sensor that I want to put on the pan, and I'm probably going to order a bulkhead fitting to do so. Here it is. So, where's the sensor? Here's the sensor. Grab a wrench and loosen it. Here's the probe. It's kind of long. It's 8 MPT. I think a bulkhead sensor into the pan would probably be the best thing. I've got this 8th NPT T I could use, but in conjunction with the oil pressure sensor, but I think it would, I don't think it would really get good flow. This is the oil temp sensor.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to spitball places to put it. It's like I could put it here and put this in the oil pressure spot and put the oil pressure on the other side, but I don't know that it would really get much new oil flow and like actually give you a reading of what you're seeing temperature wise, or if it's always going to be basically essentially the same oil shoved up against there the whole time. It's like that, or it's like we do a bulkhead fitting into the side of the pan somewhere. Find a spot that's not going to interfere with the steering of the suspension.
Yep.
Or the headers. So it's probably going to be maybe here at the back, because it's a, well, no, it's rear steer. The steering goes through here, so I don't want it to get caught in the steering. We could probably stick it in the front. Probably there. I don't think anything goes there. It's like that would work. Or we make it the drain plug. Stick it there. Put it right next to the drain plug, but then you just have to make sure the steering is nice and tight and away from it. I don't know. I'm not sure where to. I'm not sure where to put it yet.
I'm having a little trouble envisioning where the best spot. What wouldn't be in the way, right?
Yeah. What wouldn't be in the way, and what's going to give us
a good reading,
the reading that we want.
How's it look?
Looks good. We'll get the blower and blow it out again.
Get your battery.
Yep.
There you go.
It's 9 o'clock. All right. It's all right. Why don't we throw this guy on and call it an evening?
Sounds good to me.
Just because it's already clean, so let's install it while it's clean before it gets dirty again and I have to clean it again.
Yep.
So we're going to install this and the balancer at the same time so that we can center the front seal on the balancer. So we'll install this with the bolts loose, and then we'll install the balancer, and then we'll tighten the bolts.
You never hear the horror stories of the front seal leaking like the rear.
No, and I wonder if it's just because, in addition to under acceleration, the oil being sent to the back more easily than the front, I wonder if also engines are tilted a little back
Right.
naturally.
So
Maybe? I don't know. Okay. So that's clean. Let's wipe the block surface down with some
maybe because
acetone.
thrust is to the back, they get less wear on the front.
Maybe. I don't know. That's a good point. That's a good point. Can you find the bin labeled timing cover bolts?
Yep.
And I'm going to glue this gasket to the front cover. Just a tiny bit of RTD.
Plate.
You see it?
No.
Oh, shoot.
Well,
I forgot we have to do this and the water pump like all at the same time, which is not a big deal. Well, we don't have to do it all at the same time. I just we'll throw a spring clamp on the top so that we don't have to install the water pump right now. That's what I did last time. So they may not be in there at all. They may all be here in this box underneath me.
radiator. Front ground. Black plugs. Cam button. Oil pan. Front what? Front cover.
There it is.
Okay. Very good then. Bunch of different sizes.
Yeah. We're going to focus mainly on the lower ones. So they'll be shorter.
Five different sizes
Yeah,
across 7 bolts.
I even have especially I even have I think most of them etched with a number that corresponds to a number in the cover, especially the water pump bolts, because they're all different sizes and it's dumb. Okay. Two of the really short bolts.
There's one that's real short, and then two that are this size, a little bit bigger.
Those two probably go over here. Yeah. Those ought to go over here. Okay. And then we'll have a longer, should be another black one.
More long black one.
That one should go there. I'm pretty sure this one needs RTV on the threads. Because more of these go into water than I think. All right, we need to get our balancer and put some assembly lube on it. Here, flip it over.
Mm.
I'm going to put some out here for the seal too.
Good thinking.
Don't want your seal to be dry. All right, keys right here. Time to whack the balancer on live television. Is that enough for the bolt to grab?
Probably
The bolts
is
on the bench, I think, on the table over there. Nope, it's right here. Yeah, it grabs, but
Yeah.
not enough.
not enough to be comfortable.
Probably could have thrown some heat at this.
Let me hold it from running away.
Nope, that'll work.
That should be enough.
Okay. Let's see.
What are those guys for?
There are flex plate bolts, and I'm going to have you hold a pry bar between them so I don't have to run the balancer on with an impact. Just like that. I'll grab the ratchet and the socket, and we'll just pull this thing on nice and gently, like a cooperating witness. We'll coerce it into place. Okay. That is well over 150 foot-pounds. Good to go. Are you stuck?
Oh, no. I just thought you were going to torque it.
No. My torque wrench maxes out at 150 anyway. I just go really damn tight.
I bought a kit that had a big ass one in it.
Oh, the really big torque wrench?
Yeah. I think it goes to 300.
Yeah, instead of a pry bar, we had a pair of these big aluminum, like someone makes them. They're like water jet aluminum bars with a big circle on the end.
Okay.
And they've got 8 holes on each, and every 2 is a different crankshaft bolt spacing.
Ah.
And so you put it on there and line it up to whichever engine you're working on, thread 2 bolts in, and then let it ride against this, and it's not going to pop off because it's bolted down. But, all right, that's on. Now we can get our front cover tightened into place. These are, I think are they 9/16?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the balancer is holding it center on the seal.
Okay.
And so now we're just going to clog it side to side and get it as close to even side to side on the block. To try to prevent any leaks from the pan.
Almost feels like the gasket's a little proud.
Yeah, we may run a razor blade over that later. Oh, I think this bolt has to go there. Trade ya. We'll put some RTV on it.
This one?
Yeah, let's just go ahead and put RTV on all of them because I don't remember which ones go into the water jacket and which ones don't. Go in that hole.
Speed wrench them.
Let's see if that one bottoms out. Nope, that's the right one. There we go.
Torque them or no?
I don't. We could. I'm not sure what the torque is on them. These are just Titan.
You're comfortable with it? I am.
Yeah.
This is looking like progress.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if there's anything stopping us from putting the water pump on right now, or if we could just go ahead and throw it on. I guess we can just go ahead and throw it on. That way we're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
It's right here.
Yeah.
Will you dig through that box?
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the bolts probably in the bottom of there. Oh, I know why I didn't do this yet. I mean, we can, but it's because it's some bolts holding the alternator too. But we can drop it in with the alternator because the radiator's out. I forgot it's kind of got to do it all at the same time.
Old timing chain.
Yeah, it's the old timing set. Okay. Should be. Let's see. This is bolts 5 and 6, which I think are these two bottom bolts. Let's find my etchings. That's 5. That's 4. Where's bolt 4? That's bolt 2. That's bolt 5. That's bolt 2 is this top bolt. Okay.
No goop on this side?
No, there's goop on it.
Oh.
Two, 5. There's 5. I need my flashlight. Flashlight's still on the table. 5. I think I made like 2 or 3 different trips to Home Depot to get all of these right.
That was annoying.
It was really dumb. All right. Here. It's stiff enough. We don't have to put the alternator on. We can just put it on like this. And then we'll put these 2 bolts in. Which these are 3 and 4. These do need. Like these are the same bolt, but one of them I cut down.
Yep. Lube?
No. Seal it.
All right.
Because
they're going into the water.
They're going into water. Which one's which? 3 and 4.
And the other ones are for the alternator?
The other ones go through the alternator and the alternator bracket. So I'm just going to grab one of those spring clamps and clamp that side so that the RTV cures.
Unless you want to put the alternator on.
I guess we can.
Oh, you took it out.
Oh, it's already right there. So this goes.
And it was a spacer.
Yeah, I got the spacer
Does
here.
it got the other one too?
The other one's here.
So there's another little one now.
Oh, wait, no, they both. Oh, wait, I don't think we have to put the alternator on. We can just put that bracket on.
Oh, here's the other little one.
Okay, so we can
I'm assuming these both go.
Yeah,
that.
so let's RTV both of these guys, and we can put this bracket on, and that'll fully mount the timing cover.
Ah.
Clean a little bit of the old stuff off. Just enough to make it look like we care. Can you spin that guy? Okay, cool. Jan just got on. He said, Cole, I'm late. Looks like a short block. Yes, sir. It is a short block. The oil pump is on. The front cover is on.
I don't know how this
It goes just like this. And now we're finishing putting the water pump and front cover on. And then we're going to call it a night. So you came on just in time for us to leave. So these 5/16ths, they are. Dropping sockets. Two more. I remember. You have to like make sure that guy is tight because you can't do him with the water pump on.
Oh, yeah. That would piss me off.
That's. I just did this and I forget these things because it's a. Is it 9/16? It's like I don't even think a 9/16 wrench fits anywhere that's useful.
Not unless you grind it down.
Not unless you grind it down. Oh, right there. Right there it fits. Cool.
Get enough?
I got it pretty good. Let's see if I can get another. Yeah. Okay. That's nice and tight. And the RTV will help hold it in place. And these two. Actually, we'll do this so we can get a little more tightening leverage. Okay. I'm amazed you're still going. Yeah, it is getting late. It's rapidly approaching bedtime. We are definitely about to call it. How'd the bike adventure go? The bike adventure went well for me anyway. It was hot. It was. I think we hit right at 100 degrees, but we had a total of 6 in our friend group that went, and 3 of us finished. 2 guys backed out from the heat and just it being too hard because it's a really hard event. And then one of them, she had a bike failure and they couldn't fix it. But I finished right at 1:20 in the morning, and then the 2 other guys that finished with me finished about 1:45, 1:50 in the morning on Sunday morning. All right, here is our progress so far. We have a short block with a front cover and a water pump and a balancer and an alternator bracket. Our windage tray and our oil pump pickup have been installed. And I've got some more fittings I need to buy for our new remote oil filter setup to work. But I think I have a game plan that is gonna fit and work. So probably this weekend I'll work on getting the heads on, and we'll work on intake gaskets for the intake manifold. Fantastic. Well done. Thank you, sir. Well, we're going to call it there. Thank y'all for joining in. Thank y'all for watching. Once again, this is a call-in show. So if you want to join and be part of the Zoom call and show your garage and what you're working on, we'll be here every week. Just shoot a comment or shoot me a message on Facebook and hop in on the action, and let's have some fun. Thanks, Mike and Eric, for letting us host this every week, and y'all have a good night.